Crank 2 is brilliant, but not as good as Crank 1. And when I say not as good as Crank 1, I mean that with fullest praise for Crank 1, which is the best action film I've ever seen. I was watching it again on Saturday, and it occurred to me that I'm not even enjoying this ironically. This is just fucking brilliant. I'm not going, hey, is this crazy? No, this is fucking brilliant. Jason Statham. Yeah, he is his own genre. It's a Jason Statham movie. Because only Jason Statham can be Jason Statham, and the only person you want to be Jason Statham is Jason Statham. He's brilliant. He's the purest. He's better than all the other action superstars. Better than Stallone. Sorry, Nick. Better than Schwarzenegger. Because he doesn't have any delusions of grandeur. He doesn't pretend like, I'm going to do the comedy, I'm going to do the bit where I cry to show I've got meaning. He's like, no, I'm just going to turn up and just basically do all these things. I'm going to punch people's heads in. It's phenomenal. He's got this great acting style of blank naturalism, which some people might think is bad acting, but because he always knows that exactly what he's in is rubbish. He always knows. It's like, have you seen Black Hawk Down? You know how Eric Bana acts in Black Hawk Down, where he's the only actor who realises he's a complete piece of shit, and therefore he's the best person in the whole movie because everyone else is like really trying hard to like do that, and he's just like, fucking, I'm in a Ridley Scott film. This is fucking awesome, and it's just rubbish, but fucking Ridley Scott, yeah. That's how Jason. He's awful, but because he knows what he's doing is rubbish, he somehow transcends the material. And his acting style is so peculiar, he makes everyone else look bad. So it's like he's like the perfect actor. Oh, brilliant. Crank 1 is just phenomenal. There's no joke, I just think Crank 1's brilliant. Crank 2's not as good as Crank 1, but you know, if anyone here seen Crank 1, or Crank as it's known, it wasn't known as Crank 1, you know, it wasn't. And it's great because even Crank 2 sets itself up for another sequel, which is brilliant because if you've seen Crank 1, you'll know there's no way there can be another sequel. Oh, well, there can, because this one it's the perfect action movie because what they've done is they've basically realised, should we bother fleshing out backstory of characters? No, because no one cares. Let's just have some excitement. Does it matter if the dialogue's rubbish? No, because we just want things to blow up and excite. But normally that's rubbish. But what they've done here is we've gone, all we want to do is just blow things up and have some fun. Let's just go. And that's what's the best. There's no delusion. It's just amazing. It's just great. And also it's got the great line. Yeah. So I'm very excited. I really like it. Transporter 3 is amazing as well. Transporter 2 rubbish. Transporter 3. Do you like Transporter 3?
I'm a death race and a transport.
Death race, yeah. What I'm going to do, love, is I'm going to... It's great. Fantastic. I love Jason Statham. He's just awesome. I love Jason Statham. He's taken over Paul Rudd as my man crush, I think. Yeah. You know, first of all it was obviously Christopher Walken, then Paul Rudd, and now Jason Statham is my heterosexual man crush. He's just awesome. He's like everything Ewan McGregor could have been.